So how to solve a quadratic pattern, okay? So first, we're going to make a quadratic pattern, and we're going to find its pattern rule or solve it. So our pattern should be 7, 9, 13, 19, and 27. Now, once you get your pattern rule, you have to find how much it grows by each time. So here it grows by 2, here it grows by 4, here it grows by 6, here it grows by 8. Now we have to find the second difference, which is just finding how much the growing by is growing by. So we have to find this, how much, like, the entirety of this grows by. And here it grows by 2, here it grows by 2, here it grows by 2 again. Okay, now let's talk about the rule or formula to find a quadratic pattern. So the pattern rule is an squared plus bn plus c. And we're going to start with solving a. A is equal to the second difference, which in this case is 2 divided by 2. It's always the second difference divided by 2. The second difference could be any number, but it would be divided by 2. So A is equal to 2 divided by 2, but we don't need to write that. We can just write 1. 1. Now, we'll input this 1 into our formula. Okay? So now, for this quadratic pattern, it's going to look like n squared plus bn plus c. Okay? Now, what is the value of n? N is the term number. Okay? So 7 is the first term, 9 is the second term, 13 is the third term, so on. So first, for n, we're just going to input the first term, because 1 is a very easy number to work with. So instead of n squared, it'll just be 1, because 1 times 1 is 1. Bn will just be b, because any number times 1 is the number itself. And plus c, which is just equal to 7, because now we have inputted the first term. Okay. Now we do the same, then we should name this one our first equation. Now we do the same thing with the second equation. The second equation is 2, so 4 plus 2b plus c is equal to 9. And we're going to name this number 2 for second equation. Now we have to take 2 and subtract it by 1. And then we would get, that's equal to 3 plus b is equal to 2. Okay, and that would mean b is equal to -1. So now we know the value of b. B equals -1. Now, we can erase the second equation now, because it's not important anymore. And we can go back to the first equation. Now we input b into it, which will be -1. So we shouldn't have a plus sign. We should have -1 plus c. So now and we did this so we can find the value of c. And the value of c is 0 plus c equals 7. So just c is equal to 7. So now we know the value of c. Now, we can input this to any term number. For example, the fifth term, 27, we would have 5 squared plus minus 5 minus, that's green, minus 5 plus 7, okay? And that's equal to 25 minus 5 plus 7, which is equal to 20 plus 7, which is equal to 27. So, again, our pattern rule for this equation is n squared minus n, okay, plus 7. Okay, because we have 1, the a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, and then c is equal to 7. That is our pattern rule. That's all.